recruiter wants to increase their LinkedIn branding, I believe branding is all about how people look at you, isn't it, Sam? Right?
Sure.
Yes.
As an
So
individual, sure.
exactly. And why they should work with you and why they should listen to you. It's all about what you are altogether. So what would you suggest to the recruiters how they can increase their branding in LinkedIn?
All right, let's take two case studies, two scenarios. One, we have Sarah, who's a recruiter, small company, and when we have Akshay, also a recruiter, big company. Both of them wants to do branding. They started from a zero background on the platform. What are the top aspects or patterns we see on the platform? Your headline writes, "We are hiring," so we can grab more attention to the recruiter's profile. That's great. Does it do anything? Not really. What's the second thing? You write posts about the job requirements so you can gain attraction. Guess what? 89% of the data we have on LinkedIn says that people actually don't know how to apply jobs. People are perceived to receive calls. People are perceived to receive emails for jobs. They don't know how to apply for jobs. So as a recruiter, you fail in both too. Now, what else next? The pattern we have noticed on the platform is a recruiter that would jump and say, "Hi, I'm creating a group." It could be a Telegram, a WhatsApp, Facebook, whatever, for job seekers who are in this particular, suppose, IT industry, because, hey, I'm hiring for bulk for IT industry. Guess what? Nobody wants to go through that entire process of, joining your group all the way to receiving your emails. And also, you've received a pattern today. You've seen a pattern today that says, "One of my friends is looking for a job. If you can help," and then tag recruiters in the comment section on the platform. Guess what? Nobody cares. Nobody's going to help you. The simple answer to branding on LinkedIn is simple. If you work for a company and your employer comes 9 o'clock in the morning on a Monday and say, "All right, HR, what have you done for my company on the platform?" You're not really, you can ask, you can get up and you can say to your boss, "Boss, we have two options. One is we can use paid tools, which can be Campaign Manager, not Sales Navigator, not LinkedIn Recruiter, which is a tool that all recruiters actually use. No, from branding perspective, you are to use something called Campaign Manager, where you can show the company culture to all your target audience." Now, if your company boss say, "Okay, I'm not paying you anything to showcase my branding," well, it's okay. Continuous moderation of producing content itself about the company. Let me simplify that in English. A recruiter can write a small post. In that post, half the post is about the company culture. Something very simple that showcases the company. And at the bottom line says, "I'm hiring." That is how you gain attraction a lot to your profile. But at the end of the day, you need to hire somebody. So when you write a post and you can't afford to pay for that LinkedIn Recruit or LinkedIn Talent Hub or LinkedIn Talent Solution programs, which we recognize it can be about $200 in the Indian market today, why don't you create an article and involve a couple of people around you? If I may to conclude the topic, when we talk about branding, and this is one of the topics we spoke about with LinkedIn Learning, we said, instead of you putting your own effort alone, and we humbly recognize the fact that recruiters may or may not collaborate with each other, but if there's bulk hiring or if there is 5 to 10 requirement, and recruiters actually are the easiest profiles to gain more followers and connection requests, let it be known that recruiters and or HRs do not have the time to actually respond to all messages. It's impossible because there is no filtration process on LinkedIn. Everybody, and what do job seekers do? "Hi, can you help me?" That's what they text. They don't know, they don't text you the right thing. So what they can do is simply recopy, repaste the requirements of a different perspective or a different recruiters. Again, we have Sarah and we have Akshay. Akshay can fill Sarah's requirement, Sarah can fill Akshay's requirement. Life goes on, everybody's happy. At the same day, you all get what you want. And that is LinkedIn in terms of branding. You have collaboration, and at the end of collaboration, you have one thing that LinkedIn stands for. Your audience are waiting for you to show them what you can do. And yeah, that's my advice.